What's going on, guys? Alex here once again from UnrealEntGaming, back at it with another story, everybody. I noticed that a lot of you guys wanted to know more about my second time, and what I mean by that is the second time I actually done anything sexual with a girl. So I'm going to try to explain this as best as I can. Now listen to me. The second time I ever did anything with the girl, it was because she lost the bet. At the time, the Giants, the New York Giants, were playing the New England Patriots, and pretty much it was the Super Bowl. I forgot which one it was. I think it was 2000. Yeah, it was 2010. And pretty much she watches football, I watch football, so we made a little wager because I'm a huge Giants fan, as you guys already know. I'm from New York, and she pretty much went against me, and she said, "Oh, I'm gonna pick the Patriots." So I'm like, fine. You know, the Patriots were winning at the time, so I'm like, shit, I'm going to lose. Like, but it's all good. So I told her that, you know, the New York Giants were going to make a comeback, and she told me that there's no possible way they're going to make a comeback whatsoever. So I said, hey, you want to bet on that? So she said, fine. What is the bet? So I honestly just wrote it out. I said, you know what? Fine. If I win my bet that the Giants are going to win the Super Bowl, then I want a blowjob. And the first thing she said was, LOL, okay. So the first thing I said to her after that was, okay, so what's your wager? She goes, if I lose my, well, if I win my bet, then you have to cut your hair. And at the time, I had long hair, so I was like, shit, this is critical, because, like, if I lose my hair, I just lose my dignity. So it was an agreement. I mean, everything was good. And mind you, everybody, she was, well, I wouldn't say a virgin, but she only had sex with one guy only one time, and it was for like 4 minutes or something like that, because like they did it on the couch real quick, like for like, I don't know, 2-3 minutes, 4 minutes, and her dad walked in, and you know, that was the end of that. But eventually the Giants won. I won my wager, and I was so fucking happy that, you know, a couple of days later she came over, and after having small talk and whatever, and the lights were really dim, I just said, you know what? You kind of lost that bet there, buddy. So, you know, I kind of whipped it out. And at first she was hesitant. She was like, I don't know. I've never done this before. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, just do it. You lost the bet. Just do the fucking thing. So at this point, everybody, if you're watching this video, it's going to get rated. It's going to be really rated R. So viewer discretion is advised. No, but, you know, so I eventually talked her into it, and she did it. And it was like my first time getting a blowjob, honestly. And it was like the most sensational thing that I've ever felt in my entire freaking 18 years of living. I was like, oh my god, this is fucking epic. And honestly, she kept doing it. I was so nervous that I didn't end up having an orgasm until like maybe 2 hours later. Like, there came a point where she looked at me and she was like, are you gonna come yet? And I said, I don't know, no. You know, so then it got to a point where she got really horny, and I was like, you want to fuck? And she was like, okay. So, like, you know, we pretty much did that, and, you know, that was the end of that, honestly. And then we ended up breaking a little bit after that, but it was over something stupid. It was over scheduling. But regardless, I mean, I wish I were to hear back from her, because her head game was, her name was Yasna, I think, but I don't know, it was Jasmina or something, Yasna. I don't know, in her country they call her Yasna, but it was Jasmina, that was her name, I remember her. And pretty much that was like one of my favorite moments of all time. Because, like, I mean, like, I don't know, for those of you out there who've had like, you know, memorable sexual moments, they're often those moments where you'll never forget, you know what I mean? And that was one of them for me. I was never gonna forget that. And I'm a man of faith, so I apologize greatly for disrespecting God in those views, but you know what? You know, it happened. And I all of that because I won a wager. You know, I won a bet. I told her, hey, if I win, I get a BJ. If I don't, then I'll cut my hair. And she agreed to it. So, you know, it is what it is. But let me know in the comment section below, guys, on some of your second times. Not your first time, but your second times. Was it better than your first? Was it worse than your first? Certainly for me, it was a lot better than my first. I'll tell you that much. Because my fucking first time was terrible, honestly. Oh my god, if I can take it back, I definitely would. And not only that, but my first time was just, it was in a fucking basement. It was cold. She was a slut. It was like, what the fuck, you know? But it is what it is, though. So my second time certainly was memorable, at least for me. I still remember it to this day, and it was 3 years ago. You know what I mean? So you know, you learn. you learn not to be selfish as much, but I was certainly an asshole to her. Maybe I was the reason why we broke up. I don't know. She's married now, so it's like, whoa. I haven't heard or seen from her in a while, but hey, it is what it is. You guys wanted to know, and pretty much you got it from the horse's mouth. I don't know. It's just like, let me know in the comment section below also on if some of you guys, well, for those of you who haven't done anything, how do you expect your first time to be? I mean, it's just going to be, I don't know, it's going to be weird because I'm telling you, I wish I can go back in time and just take that back because it was so bad. Like, my first time was so freaking bad that I was just like, I can't keep doing this, but it is what it is. That was my second time, and it was in 2010. Certainly, it was in my house too, so certainly it was memorable, but thank you all for watching once again, everybody. My name is Alex from UnrealEntGaming. If you guys are Call of Duty fans, even though I'm playing Call of Duty right now, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest Call of Duty news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you guys found this video entertaining, please give this video a like, rate that thumbs up button for me. Don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below because I really want to hear what you guys have to say. Like I said, I did this because it was actually a request from several people that wanted to know. I already did a I lost my virginity video. That was one of my first videos that I had an open story about. So if you guys want more videos like this, just let me know in the comment section below on what kind of material you want me to talk about, what kind of memories, what kind of moments, and I'll definitely share it with you guys. But on that note, guys, I hope you all take care and stay tuned for more because, as many of you already know, this ain't going to be the last of it. So I hope you all enjoyed. Take care. And if you want to hear more stories, check out my channel. Subscribe to my channel. Share my channel. And I'll be seeing each of you guys later. Peace, everybody. Take it easy.